Alright, welcome everybody. Here we go again. We're on a big loss streak. I've posted maybe like one of those videos, but we are struggling pretty hard here. We're gonna go play Samson again. He's got Bloody Lust, decent damage. So here's the thing: we're on like a -6 streak right now, and this room is big. I think the game's finally like, okay, all right. We'll give you a little leeway. Just a little though. Don't get carried away. Don't get it twisted. Beautiful. But let's talk again about. I was talking about in a video that I will not. Oh, come on! I moved. I will not be. That's piercing shots. I will not be releasing. I was talking about Sword Art Online. I just finished the second season, and it's like I tell everybody: the first half of the first season is always gonna be its bread and butter. It's gonna be what made it so good in the first place, in my opinion, anyway. We only every once in a while get those piercing shots, apparently. But secret room's right here. Beautiful. We obviously didn't get anything out of it. We got a bomb, so we got a trader bomb for our mom, so it's okay. I'm not picking up those soul hearts until we are ready to move on to the next floor, or if I'm like dying, then I'll do it, but that's the only way. And that's a free soul heart there. That's beautiful. But anyway, Sword Art Online, the second season's good. The second season's pretty good. It's not nearly as good as the first half of the first season, but it's still good. It's got its moments. It's got its ups and downs, just like every other show. But overall, pretty good. Ooh, Polyphemus, is that what this is? Yeah, Polyphemus, short range Mega Tears, or just straight up Mega Tears. Excuse me. 15 damage, and I'll take that any day of the week, to be honest. Great. Oh, that's awesome. I'll take that. Oh, like I said, man, I'll take that every day of the week. What's the play here? It's not that. I was going to try and move the correct barrel there to the correct spot. Not the correct spot, but to like a spot in which it could actually do something. Like blow up in the correct position to give us some giddy. They just kill each other? Incredible. Alright, who do we got here? It's Larry J. How much damage we're doing with Polyphemus? Oof. It hurts me, I won't lie. Just gotta be able to hit Larry J. This dude's much more of a pain in the butt than Larry Jr. ever is, or was, or will be. He's faster, he actually chases after you. Oh, when the wire goat angers, we get a freaking 7 tears up. Doesn't get any better. What could make this run better? HP at this point. We don't need a double deal. We've got a carry item in Polyphemus here. So, tears up is obviously great for us. I mean, you can try this. It's not going to do anything. Just kidding. There's a super secret room there. You dummy. That's very tempting to play, but I'm just going to blow it up. And it was way worth it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good plays. The Fool is better than the Chariot. Just because it's teleportation, so you can teleport you in and out of rooms as you need it. Well, not in and out of rooms as you need it, but you can say activate a boss trap room and then teleport out using the Fool card to take you back to where you could activate. You go into a curse room and then teleport out. This was well worth it here, so I'm not a risky biscuit here. Everybody knows me. So we're gonna go right here. See what's in here first. It's a missing page. I think that's how you unlock the Lost. Or maybe it's the Fated, something. It's something like that. Hermit. You might as well Hermit to see what's in the shop for free. Could take a Spirit Heart. There's a half-priced 2 of clubs, so that's fine. Really, we were fishing for like 2 diamonds there, but 2 of clubs is still fine. And let's go get the Fool. Beautiful. How's this run going? It's 10,000 times better than any run that I've had in a long time. Part of that being that I have not gotten... let me tell you this. In the last, I don't know, probably 5 runs, it's taken me much longer than it ever should have to get any sort of damage upgrade. And by that time, it's like, oh, here's Dogtooth for a 0.25 damage upgrade. So, man, I'm not trying to be a negative Nelly here. Promise. I was like, oh, I have flying. No. That was the last run. Beautiful. See how much damage we're doing though. That was risky. That was a risky play there. It's just beautiful. What else are you gonna give us, item room? Triple shot? Oh, I thought it was triple shot. Shoot back behind us every once in a while, which is fine. Don't know how fine this room is though. We are gonna hit you to blow you up. But we won't do it too close. I was hoping I'd get a few more to go with you, but that's fine. Dang it. Well, I mean, it worked out anyway, so no problem. No problem, Bob. This should be just a shop. I don't think it's a library or anything crazy. Mr. Me, I think, is decent. I'm gonna blow this up. Get nothing out of it, just like I predicted. But I'm really enjoying life today. I should be enjoying life every day, but I am enjoying life every day. How's that? But, piercing shot, give me a piercing, give me a piercing. One piercing, one piercing, one piercing, one piercing. Alright, I'll let you out. Double down on the bombs there. We could fish for a super secret room here. I don't think it's there, but we got bombs to try, I guess, right? Might as well go fight Monstro real quick. We're only on the second floor here. That's incredible. How much damage we're doing. Monstro's usually pretty tanky. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. What else you got for me? Tears? More tears, please? Old Bandage just gives us more HP. Probably should have waited to take it. We take Pentagram. Is it just more damage? A lot more damage. Look at that crap. That's beautiful. Do we want to keep exploring? I think we just go. So now we're doing 18 damage at a, what? A 19 rate of fire or something? 19 rate of fire. Just, oh, hello. How you doing? Oh, it's 2020. That's double shot, baby. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Oh my goodness. What an incredible run. I mean, the smart play here is to use the barrel to move the bomb, or to move the rock, but we're just gonna use the bomb real quick. We got plenty to blow through here. Let me itch real quick, sorry. Yeah, we got plenty of damage for days now. This is incredible. If we can find tears of any sort, this run is sealed. Should be sealed already, but you know me. Yes, it's totally worth it. So this is why I kept the Fool card right here. Blow these up. Go dead. 2 bombs, but I don't want to mess around in there too much. So go ahead, we get unlimited devil deals. The biggest thing with us and devil deals right now is I don't want to be stupid and take too much. So it's like, oh, it's flying for two hearts here? Let me take it. That's the wrong play right now. Is it though? That's the thing. Because it's like I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm gonna be screwed. Battery Baby doesn't do anything for us. I think we can donate. Oh, goody. I'm trying to donate as much as I can, get the shop up. I'm trying not to take from the donation machine. Oh, how good was that? How good this damage is, man. Just don't even fear big rooms anymore. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness gracious me. You know, you might as well fish here. Maybe get something good. The tower's not good, but we can fish again. The lovers isn't good either. Unless we can find like an arcade. And we can make it pretty good. So we're guaranteed, go ahead. For those who don't know, it gives us a guaranteed double deal on every single floor. So once we beat the boss, we get a double deal, no matter what. Now that's great. Like straight up. That's incredible. We gotta be careful. We don't have flying. So gotta be careful with those, but that was great. Alright, let's go see how the boss is. It's Gertie J. He's gonna run at you. Yep. Not my greatest boss fight ever. Squeezy. That steers up, baby. It's only a 2-tier up, but gets us from 19 to 17, gets us closer to where we want. Book of Sin's actually really good here. I'll take it. We don't have a... Yeah, see, this might be our solution for our HP. It's already paid us back. I think we just move on here. But yeah, this run is it's pretty good. Here's the kind of runs you love to see. Catacombs 2. No problem, no problem. Blank rooms I don't mind. But like 2020 and Polyphemus, like just, you know, Polyphemus by itself is incredible, so we'll take that. Probably should have waited to take it, but I'll take it now. I'll risk it for the biscuit a little. Boop. Even Mom's Eye doing some work for us. I gotta get down to no hearts to make that work, or I'm sorry, 1 red heart to make that work. 17 deer delay with Polyphemus is working out great for us. Battery charge. Oh, there's another demon heart, man. Book of Sin just freaking taking over the run, man. How does the run get better? It doesn't really. I mean, it can only go up from here. Unless we do something stupid. Which, don't put it past me, man. I've been there. But a run like this gives us plenty of time to talk about whatever we want. I'm honestly gonna pick Sword Art because I literally just finished it. I won't spoil anything for anyone who hasn't seen the second season, but it's everyone's got to know. Even if you watch the first season, like I didn't watch the second season, I was like, why is there guns and stuff? It's not just guns and stuff. Long story short, it's not just guns and stuff. They go like back to the fairy world and all that stuff. They never go back to like the OG Sword Art for obvious reasons. I think the game's got to be just like done now. But I've always been thinking like, what would that be like if like how far are we from the technology to like make that happen? You know what I'm saying? Like how far are we away from technology to like get into our brains and say like, hey, you're going to be transported into a world. You're not going to feel any pain, but you're going to have the ability to like fly and stuff, like in the fairy arc in that thing. Like, come on, backstabber's okay. Just does more damage when we hit the enemies in the back. Like legit. I really wonder like how cool would that be? Especially if you're like, I was thinking like maybe it'll be around, maybe in my lifetime. I am still in my 20s, my early 20s. So that's like 60 years still. But I was thinking like maybe towards the end of my lifetime, if I'm lucky, that stuff will be around. Can we get the... I was thinking we get Steam sale, but that's okay. Lookup's great. Battery charge is great. Battery charge is great. Keys are awesome. Because how cool would that be if you're like... Let's say I'm 80 years old, right? And I can't really get around very well. I can't really, you know... I can't run anymore, obviously. I can walk still, but it's not like, you know... Maybe I've got a walker at that point. But it's like... Could you imagine? Could you imagine if the technology existed to where I went from frickin'... Yeah, I can kind of walk to like full stop. I can frickin' fly in a frickin' video game. That it feels like I'm actually flying in real life. Can we stop taking damage, please? Thank you. I'm gonna wait on that. Do I want Guppy's head over... No, I don't think so. I think we keep Book of Sin. It's very, very good. We take this. Head down. Got 4 red heart HP now, which is... It's fine. We got a 10 HP either way. It's an XL floor. That stinks. Especially since... So XL is just gonna... It's gonna... give us, it's gonna hurt us in the fact that we don't get it, we lose a devil deal essentially. So that hit you in the back somehow. Oh, they're gonna bleed if they're hit in the back. Okay, that makes sense. But anyway, how, like, I couldn't even imagine if you can barely walk, and then all of a sudden, boom, you've got it all. No, I think that's the mark, and it's like you can like move it around, and it's bad. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's not good. But so the mark. Let me explain this real quick. The mark, if I took it, it would be like a little blip on the screen. Oops. And that would be the direction in which our tears would fire, I believe. But it only. I've had it like twice before. It might just be me. I'm just terrible with it, but I'm not willing to throw this run away on something like the mark. Anyway, the dream would be like if you can actually do that. So I was thinking maybe by the time I'm 80, that's 60 years from now. Like if I'm lucky, by that time. They'll have the technology. I could like, are you serious? You gonna tell me I could freaking fly in a freaking video game? You're insane. Like, you would be insane if, like, to tell me that. I'd call you crazy. Ouch. And then, actually, like, no spoilers here. Like, I'm trying not to spoil anything. Maybe spoiler alert if you're sensitive here. But, oh, is that nose goblin or like sinus infection, I think? Common cold. Just kidding. So it's poison damage. We do have another item room on this floor as well. But, I just think like, oh, I'm sorry. I should finish what I was talking about first. So, they talk about, like medical uses for the thing that they use to go into games, right? I forget what it's called, but there's a thing that they use to get into the games, right? So I'm gonna try to make boss rush here actually. The atmosphere, I think is what it's called, something like that. But they were talking about like medical practical uses for it. Like, what do you mean medical practical uses for it? And it was like, well, people who were like in severe pain, the thing could like contact their like their nerves or like wherever the pain's coming from in their brain and like turn it off essentially. So it's like if you think about that, you think like, wow, if that kind of technology was actually available, Like, how incredible would that be? People who are like instead of having to give people like drugs all the time. My wife's a nurse, by the way, so she knows all about that. Like giving people, like, there's a lot of drug seekers at hospitals, right? So to not have to give those people like drugs, essentially, right? Oh, that's disappointing. Really gonna have to think about this run. How far are we willing to try and take it? That gives us like bombs heal. So if we take bomb damage, it heals us. I think it's good, but we're gonna fish here. Bursting sack gives us spiders every once in a while, I think. That's Bumbo, not taking Bumbo, that's for sure. That's butt bombs. That's Bozo. Telepathy for dummies, we should have picked it up. It's Mom's Bra is terrible. So, got nothing out of the item room. Oh, if I hurry here, I can get to boss rush still. But first, I'm willing to use a key here. Open this, it's Wheel of Fortune. I don't need that, I don't need it. If I hurry and can kill Mom fast enough, I can get to boss rush. I don't think I'm gonna make it. full stop. No, you know what? There's no way, because I gotta fight 2 bosses to get there. So unless I absolutely explode the first boss and then explode Mom, but I'm not too worried about it. Like, where are you coming down at? Nah, we're not making it. It's okay. Word Rage is fine. Single Penny is fine. So we missed boss rush just barely. Boss rush, you gotta kill Mom inside of like 20 minutes, I think. So we missed it by 5 seconds there. Matchbook gives us yep, some bombs. Oh, gives some speed apparently. Oh, that's from you might as well take Dark Bomb. So beautiful. Let's head down. But yeah, so I think I said that already. My wife's a nurse, but she tells me a lot about the people who are just there for like drug, they're seeking drugs. That's all they're there for. So they'll come to the hospital, whatever, right? Like, oh, how bad is the pain? Like, oh, 10 out of 10. It's like, what? Like, you're on your phone, just like chilling there. Like, how's it a 10 out of 10? Ooh, I hit myself. It's okay. So if you had something like an Atmosphere, or like they called it something else, like the medical one was something else, but it's something like that. If you had something like that, that was like, it hurts. That was like, kid, quit taking damage, please. Let me focus up here for a second. If you had something like that, then you could get rid of people who are seeking drugs. You could help people who actually are in pain and need the help. And it's a win-win for everybody. Win-win-win-win-win. I think, anyway. So, I guess my question would be, like, how far are we really away from, like, that kind of technology? Like, how far are we away from technology? Okay, virus is good. We almost got spun. Spun will be damage. How far are we from that technology, like, really? Like, is it just, like, yeah, I mean, I guess it's possible, or is it, like, no, like, 10 years from now we're going to have something that's, like, similar? Because right now I think we're still in, like, the very early stages of, like, VR. Like, PlayStation VR and, I forget what the other one's called. Gosh, what's the one called that's like PC? Maybe it's not just like PC exclusive, but I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. But are we, like, we're probably not even like thinking about that kind of stuff, because it's got to be like so hooked up and tuned into your brain that it's like Dodge up here. Square up, please. Beautiful. Okay, do some damage. Holy cow, that was really, really good. This obviously ain't doing nothing for us. Dark Bum, you haven't any. You had 0 red arts to pick up since we grabbed you. So, it's just like, it's interesting to me that's like, is it really possible one day to have something that's like, you can't even tell the difference between, you know, you wonder what it's like in there too. Is it like just like reality? Like, could you get lost in like, oh my gosh, like, this is my new reality, like, and I think they get into that kind of, like, some of that stuff in, like, the show, but you wonder, like, how real could you get? Could it be like, oh my gosh, this is, I can't tell the difference between this life and my real life. Just be insane. Could you, I mean, I couldn't even imagine if there was an experience like that to where you couldn't even tell the difference. Curse Skull, I don't think is very good. I don't really know what it does, but I don't think it's good. Anything with curse in it's usually not great. But yeah, that's just always had like had a strong interest in, like, is that really possible? And I guess my next question was like, could I ever get to the point where I was intelligent enough to, like, or anybody, you know, but I was thinking, like, me personally, like, for a job, do I think I could ever get to the point where it's like, oh my gosh, I helped design this thing that's extra tricky rune. We get Lucky Rock, which is really good. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Let's take one thing in here. I would take all 3. I would take, you know, we almost have to take Rotten Baby. I'm taking Rotten Baby. I'm taking the Mark for damage. I'm getting out. Gimpy. I really want Gimpy. But I'm not going to take him. Gimpy will give us a chance to drop a Spirit Heart or a Devil Heart or whatever you want to call it. Whoa, I didn't see there. It's probably worth it, but I'm not doing it. But my question was, how, like, could I ever be a part of something like that? That was like, you helped design it, but that's also incredibly terrifying. Like, what if something happens? Like, what really? Like, what if something happens? What if you were the first one to, like, go in there, and it, like, fries your brain or something? Like fries your brain, like in the freaking show. Like it's like, holy cow. Like, this could be incredibly dangerous. Is it really worth it? Is there a way to, like, protect yourself from like, there's got to be a way that, like, it hooks up. It doesn't hook up directly to your brain, obviously, right? It doesn't, like, attach to your brain, but there's got to be a way that, like, there's got to be a way that I couldn't even comprehend on, like, how would it work. I couldn't comprehend on how it would work, because it's just like, it's beyond my knowledge. I'm not afraid to admit that. You know, I'm not gonna say, oh, you know, you just hooked up this and that and then did it like this and these and those and did it this way, then yeah, I'd hook right up and you'd have no problem. Like, obviously, I don't think anybody really knows that, right? Maybe, like, some really, really intelligent, like, neurologist or neurosurgeon, something like that. They would probably be the best, like, they would be the expert on that. Not like the expert. Oh, gosh. They would 100% be the expert on something like that. To pill. Kind of wishing we took Gimpy now. Okay, another soul heart's great. Half a soul heart. Gives us a little bit more survivability, at least. We're taking damage, kid. We can't lose this. Soul heart, please. Okay. That's actually really big for us. It lives. scary. We could go fight Hush. I'm not gonna do it. I don't think we have the. I don't think we've got what it takes right now to fight Hush. If we had more HP, I'd do it, but we just took too much dumb damage there to justify it. So let's go up to the Cathedral. This is a terrible, terrible, terrible room. Let's just do this. Let's drop a bomb. Run back. Run through. Now we have to do it again. Who's first? Can I hit Hush, please? I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Obviously, we got plenty of damage to do this. Once again, this is just a terrible, terrible room. Drop the bomb, run back. Beautiful. I think we handled it well, though. Just go right here. Wasn't quite sure how to handle that. It's my own fault. Okay, come on. Slow down. Calm down. But, we're getting pretty deep into the conversation here, which is great. But if it was ever possible to like be a part of something like that, I would. Come on, Dark Bomb. Oof. Really need to pay out there, buddy. It's a pill. I'm not willing to take pills right now. We die here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we survived. Bombs ain't doing it, man. Bombs ain't cutting it. Now watch this play. I was hoping he would drop a red heart that Dark Bomb could go grab. Watch him. Watch him drag us Spirit Heart for us. It was a really good run that we just blew up. It's my fault, and I know that. But bantering was really good. Bantering, whatever you want to call it. Talking, conversation. We'll talk more about it in the next one, though. That was a really, really quick run. I was pretty happy with it. We should have won, but it's my own fault. I'm still happy. If you watched, I really do appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.